Hey guys, it's Amber Dawson, and welcome to day 11 of my 2016 December daily album. So, for this layout, I am telling a story of a winter festival that was at our apartment complex over the weekend. So, it was put on by our local fire company. So, they had a fire truck that the kids could explore, but they also had reindeer and a hot cocoa booth and a big snow globe they could bounce around on, a blow up one. They were able to have hot cocoa with all kind of mix-ins, like a hot cocoa bar. So we had a lot of fun. And I selected just a few pictures. The kids really loved the reindeer and the fire truck. So that's kind of the pictures that I focused on. And I had already kind of decided on some cards to add to the story. I really love that snowman card, which I believe was Echo Park, maybe. And I was having a hard time finding a card that would go with it, as you can see. So I'm kind of going through a stash of cards that I had selected. I wanted something that had some journaling space because the layout's very photo heavy. And I really loved that reindeer card, which was from the Holly Decorate kit from a few years ago with December Daily. I thought that would be cute because I could put the reindeer, with it being double-sided and having such cute designs. I really wanted to journal on it and have the larger design show in the back. But as you can see, I was holding it up to the snowman. And the snowman's like a cream, and that one was like a light blue, and it just didn't really go well together. I'm also really considering this Holly card, which is from Jasmine Jones, but I end up not using it. But at the time, it was the only one I could find that was the right color blue, had some touches of red and green, which brought out some of the photo. And it just didn't work. It wasn't working for me in the design, which is why I kept coming around. So here I am actually going through my stash of regular cards that are not holiday themed, and I found this one from Ellie's Studio. This is currently loving, currently making, and currently feeling, which I thought would be kind of cute because then I can just describe what we're loving because we're at the festival and we're making hot cocoa and feeling cold, and just add little tiny bits of journaling to get the story told in a simple way. But as you can see, I'm just still continuing to go through and find cards that could work potentially as my journaling card here. And it really, this is after I had already gone through and pared down tons of cards to find out what I was going to use. So I just kind of thought it would be fun to share a little bit of my process and how I kind of just go back and forth and back and forth. I'm super indecisive sometimes, but usually I know that when I'm being that indecisive, it's because something's not right. The balance feels off, or the color feels off. Or sometimes I'm really just having a hard time deciding between two really great things that work. And in that case, I'll end up usually doing a flip up so I can use both. So here I'm just deciding what I want to do for balance. If I want it to be across the top card, or photo card, or photo, card, photo. And that's the layout right there that I end up going with. So I jump ahead to where I've started adhering things back to back. And I'm just about getting ready to start my journaling using a Slick Writer pen from scrapbook.com. Very similar to the ones that Allie Edwards uses, but she's been out of stock for quite a few months now. So I found these from Scrapbook, and they work really well, just as good a quality. So just adding my notes and trying to think about how I want to add my journaling. I've kind of found that I have a harder time doing journaling when I know I'm being videotaped. It seems to, I don't know if it distracts me or if I'm trying to be a perfectionist with my writing, but I'm a little bit slower with my notes than when I am when the camera's off. So I just kind of found that to be interesting. So I'm just about getting finished up here, and then I'm going to start adhering the rest of the photos back to back. So I had thought that from day 10, my camera had cut off, and then I realized I could not finish the 2 3x4s because I didn't know for sure what cards or photos would be going with them for the design of the back of page 11. So I have to finish attaching those, trimming and rounding the corners, and of course I'm doing that for the second page as well. So here I am finishing off those cards and just getting everything attached so it has that nice finished look that I really like. And then I'll probably add embellishments later through flip-throughs of the album. I almost added nothing to this except for that cork number 11. The photos are kind of full. I tend to crop so that the people fill the frame I like large photos if I can, or I need to like sometimes crop out like that picture of Easton on the fire truck with his arms in the air. You know, I had to back that one out so you could see what's going on in the photo, but also it's a really busy photo and there's a lot going on. So this one almost needed no embellishments at all. And I kind of love when that happens sometimes, but I also am trying to use my product and have fun playing with product that I've collected because I have so much of it. So it's always like a delicate balance of trying to feel like I'm forcing something on there and knowing that it just honestly doesn't need any extra embellishment. So in just a second, I'm going to skip through all the rest of putting the cards together and punching corners because I'm just about finished, and you will see the final layout here as I forgot I have to attach the cork 11. I'm just using the photo tabs for those since it's inside the pocket. If it was outside the pocket, I would use red line tape because I know then it would be much more secure. But inside it doesn't really move or have any reason to be pulled out. So I'm just lining that up. I actually went right down the center and covered up a few of the buttons. It just felt more balanced to me because the snowman itself is off center. And then here you have it. Both my pages done for day 11. Thanks for watching.